Welcome back to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at Beasts of Maravilla on the Nintendo Switch. Now this is the latest photography adventure to join the console. Kind of seems to be all the rage right now as genres go, but is this budget option going to be worth your cash, or are you just best off saving those pennies for a king like Pokemon Snap? Well, I will tell you this now, it is basically borderline broken, so hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here, join our growing family, and let's get started. Not my usual sort of review today then, more warning if anything, just trying to save you a little bit of cash, but story quickly, simple enough. Like, your grandfather took you to an island in your younger years, leaving his journal behind for you. You've now headed back, camera in hand, to document not only the unusual wildlife, but fauna as well. This being your motivation, the world is brought to life not only in this simple setup, but thanks to journal entries on each of the creatures you find yourself coming across. Gives you just a little bit of like insight into their life, and it's simple stuff, but I did like what I saw. It's kind of what I expected. Sadly though, it's going to be downhill from here. This game is just basically broken. The frame rate is an utter disaster. Standing still, I'm rocking 15 frames per second, dropped as low as 8 with movement. If you want to feel sick, this actually may be a good option for you. This issue though, it leads to a serious delay on any input, so you basically end up, your movement becomes this guessing game of, well, guessing where you're gonna end up. The idea is sound, honestly. It's a third-person adventure. You traverse landscape, you switch to first-person mode for photo ops. Sadly though, frame rate makes it near unplayable and unbearable. I also, again, like I said, I started to actually feel more than a little sick myself thanks to this stutter. And yeah, that's never a good feeling after maybe 15 to 20 minutes in a game's world. Now, full transparency, no score today as I did not beat this game, but this is more, as I said, designed as a warning for everyone out there. As simple, chill games go though, the sad thing here is can absolutely see the potential, something just to kick back to and relax to. It's very, very basic stuff, and that's not normally a bad thing. You basically go to your journal. In this journal, it's going to give you a breakdown of the wildlife, but also the moments you need to find. I really like the combo of free movement with photos versus, let's say, Pokemon Snap, which is on rails. Sadly though, this is just an example of what is a lazy port. I was curious though at this point to see opinions out there, and I came across a video by Secret Firefox. It's actually a full review. I'm going to guess this was based on a Steam build of the game, but you can absolutely see the potential of the game running here relatively smoothly. I'm going to link the video review below just so you can go and show them some love, as you know, they're a growing channel, but it just, if anything, made me that little bit more bitter, honestly, around the state we find this Switch build in. Why they would even release it, I just don't know, and I hope a patch is intended very soon. This was presented at one of the largest gaming cons in the world, and surely they thought, well, maybe people are going to notice the 15 frames per second we're outputting here. On another note as well here, another annoying bug that I found, when standing still or moving, when you zoom into the camera to use it from third to first person, it's never pointing the direction you are facing. For some reason it seems to kind of move around like 90 to 100 degrees and kind of point down as well. So not only are you now battling the frame rate on the Switch build, but you've got to kind of start looking for your target all over again. It makes quick photo moments near impossible. Also, when you pop back out the camera from first person to third person, same thing, another new direction entirely. That's a bug I imagine kind of carries over, as I said, to any platform, but when you throw it on top of the performance here and it starts to compound issues, there's a very real possibility, like me, your head will explode. Visuals and audio then quickly, and decent stuff again. It's simple, low poly. The third person viewpoint can make for some awkward, visual clipping. Animations are a little bit rough as well, but it's a budget game and I think it does more than enough with this kind of vibrant and colourful world to explore. It actually appears to have a pretty creative cast of creatures to discover as well. I was particularly impressed actually with the journal in the game. It's kind of got this world history alongside these hand-drawn images. Adds kind of that little sense of historic to the proceedings, which I definitely like. Audio then, it is minimal too, but some basic voice acting and actually quite a nice soundtrack appears in the game. Definitely minimal on track count, but still, again, nothing that annoyed me. I actually really liked it. It definitely kind of suited the setting. So again, look, no score from me today with this one, but I wanted this out there as a warning, as I dropped my own cash on this game, and I was greeted with that borderline broken immediately. It doesn't even try and hide it. This is the first few seconds. In the performance department, it's actually giving Balan Wonderworld a run for its money, though the nausea with this game is nowhere near like what we find in that game. This is a game with a ton of potential that's demonstrating, you know, it's basically working on other platforms, but on Switch it was unplayable for me, and from what I've seen, it's only a couple of hours long, so it's not exactly huge like they're battling against like file size or anything. I managed 20 minutes though before throwing in the towel. From what I see overall though, this is a very entry-level photography, meaning just for relaxation, no real editing or functionality like that, just walk, snap and add it to the journal. The problem is the walking, the motion in this game barely functions. Save your cash, wait for word on a patch, and hopefully that will be sooner rather than later. Now, is this one you will be grabbing once you see a fix? Did you drop the cash already like me, and do you face these same issues? I'm really disappointed. I was actually looking forward to this one, and hopefully I can return here sometime soon with a more comprehensive review with a much nicer set of words behind it, because honestly these are never fun to do, especially when you can see the amount of potential a game has. With that though, a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Now, if you do want to check that out for yourself, I have linked it in the video description down below. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.